MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Odubel Herrera heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Right fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Waka's ready. Here he comes 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. DeShields moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. Brandon Phillips will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, Matty, the good news is that average is on the rise. He's batting over 500 in his last 10 games, so he's as hot as anybody right now.
Lays off 1-0. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Popped high in the air. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2. Travis Shaw gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. Fielder has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Elvis Andrus comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Delino DeShields will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so we can climb over that Mendoza line.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him, a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Yadier Molina gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Ortiz has got it, and the side is retired. David Ortiz makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Waka looks in. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is going to get there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Hanley Ramirez will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Grichuk on the move. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Xander Bogaerts into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Fielder is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Matt Holliday strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. High in the air out toward shallow right. Herrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Trying to tempt Fielder there, but he lays off. 1-2 to him now.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. Now a swing and a miss by Fielder as he can't connect there, and he's retired for round number 2. Rendell Grichuk gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In there, 1-2 now.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But there to take it in is the shortstop Andrus for the first down of the inning. Into the box now, Blake Swihart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Hit in the air out toward left. Moving under it, Holliday makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Roenis Elias digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
After it is Holiday. And that's the third out. Matt Carpenter digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For St. Louis, third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Settling in now, Venii Echeverria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Michael Walker stands in. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Odubel Herrera is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And another foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Brandon Phillips in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And this is lined right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Into the box, David Ortiz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
David Ortiz.
Driven to right field and deep. Grichuk ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting, left fielder.
So it's a 3-run shot for David Ortiz. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Waka comes set. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And there's ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Molina has a play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Elvis Andrus, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Delino DeShields is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Herrera over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ortiz is there, and the side is retired. Blake Swihart heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Catcher, Blake Swihart.
Waka steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Roenis Elias is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Odubel Herrera will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0. Echeverria onto the grass. 2 down. Travis Shaw will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. So we're runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and set to stand in the first baseman here, David Ortiz. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Matt Holliday comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And Holliday will not offer it that one. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed by Holliday as he's retired for an important first out. Prince Fielder comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Ramirez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Rendell Gritcher is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Hanley Ramirez will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Waka gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk has it in his tracks. 1 out. 1 gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And a good play there by Fielder to come in and flip that thing away in foul territory. Towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Jackie Bradley Jr. will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
He's made good contact in his first 2 at-bats, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is DeShields. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Blake Swihart will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Matt Carpenter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Shaw is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Adeiny Echeverria is at the plate now. Slide out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Pereira, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate, Michael Waka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be put away easily for the out. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Roenis Elias is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Pitcher, Roenis Elias.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. tap fouled at home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Brandon Phillips will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One out and a runner on second base. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, third base.
Travis Shaw will dig in. He doubled his last time. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. Fly ball heading for the alley. Holiday's after it. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0. David Ortiz gets another shot. And if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Hanley Ramirez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And that's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
Time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Elvis Andrus steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Still no hits on the board for these guys, and we are seeing some great pitching in this one.
And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
This is flared out towards second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Delino DeShields will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Herrera is under it. 2 gone. Yadier Molina will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit on the ground to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Xander Bogaerts comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in by Holiday. 1 away now. Blake Swihart stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Roenis Elias steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
Pulled toward right center field. Grichuk shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Odubel Herrera is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. Matt Holliday digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Three and 1 now. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Prince Fielder stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Sierra will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And tough duty to bunt off the bench like that, but he gets this one down. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. Rendell Gritchick ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Carson Smith will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Carson Smith.
Matt Adams will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And he is safe at the plate as they get off to Schneid here. It's a 7-1 game now. Matt Carpenter will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. On the ground to the left side. To his left, Shaw. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Adani Echeverria digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Colton Wong will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run. 3 runs already home here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 3-0 now. In there on the corner, 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ramirez is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in now, the pitcher, Michael Waka. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Number 41 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike three, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Brandon Phillips gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Now playing right field, number 32, Matt Adams. Now at second base, number 16, Colton Wong. Now at first base, number 37.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Travis Shaw. He'll look to keep it going 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Eugenio Suarez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. David Ortiz gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Hanley Ramirez.
Jordan Walden will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9.
Jordan Walden.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Holiday in foul ground. Holiday is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded to short. Andres fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Elvis Andrus. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for the
set
Red
to take
Sox,
over here, and we'll see the
number
right-hander
36,
Junichi Tozawa.
Junichi Tozawa, a defensive change for the Red Sox. Now playing left field, number 30, Chris Young. Now at third base, number 7, Eugenio.
Number 16 will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just... And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So coming to the plate, Delino DeShields. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Runner at third here, nobody out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Too high, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Yadier Molina will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And that swung on and missed for strike one. 1 out and a runner on third. Forkball, that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A man at third with 1 away. Still 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Ortiz is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Matt Holliday makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Bogarts has it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.